Okay, lecture number 8, FICO, and today we are going to cover allocation by distribution. Cost center plant admin takes care of 3 production cost centers. Costs like salaries of admin, stationary charges, vehicle maintenance, travel expenses will be recorded in this cost center. At period end, we allocate all these costs to 3 production cost centers using allocation method distribution, which is the most simplest one. Salaries are to be allocated based on number of employees in the receiver cost centers. The number of employees per cost centers will be then the basis to allocate the charges like stationary charges, vehicle maintenance, admin department salaries. Vehicle maintenance are to be allocated based on percentage basis. So the costs that will be recorded in cost center plant admin by FI postings are salaries, this much, rent, vehicle maintenance, and total is 81. And after the allocation, okay, these charges will then be like 72,000 will be charged, 48,000 will be charged to these cost centers, okay? So let's create a cost center, which is 1011. Let's get to the cost center master data, KS01. Okay, okay. Okay, KS, IMCO, KS01, 101101. It's the data. And what does it say? Controlling area, enter cost center 1011. Description will be plant admin. Okay. No profit centers. Okay. Plant admin, gym, cost center category will be admin. Will be admin. Okay. W. And hierarchy area will be the same. IMCO. We've already configured that and we'll save it. Enter. Okay, that's done. Create GL account vehicle maintenance 400,203. For that, we go back. Master data. The record, GL account. Okay, IMCO. Expenses. We have salary account, a rent account. We'll just copy this one. And 400,203. 400,203, and that will be vehicle maintenance. Rest of all the other controls will be the same. Account currency, all tax types allowed, sorting key, cost element category will be 1 because this is going to capture the financial impact entries. Field status group, cost center will be required, and the cost center that will be required will be plant admin, the one that we just created. Save. Okay. And that is done. Next is KANK and RKIV. RKIV. So we go to KANK, KAMK. CO area is IMCO. Change groups. We will find for it RKIV. Okay. Actual overhead distribution, we will assign it to our this group. Okay. So allocation process will have the document numbers, and this will be saved. Okay, SKF KK01. Okay, KK01. This is already made. EMP each. EMP, which is already made, and KB31N, and we will enter these values. Okay, we will enter these values through, that's the next step, KB31N. Just want to see what is basically in this statistical key figure. Employee each fixed values. I mean, these values for the statistical key figures will just make sure that the cost centers are allocating based on the employees for each cost center. That is why these are used as a metric, as a measuring metric. Okay, KB31N is the next step. Okay, and the details 101, 102, 103, 7525, 1001, EMP, 1002, EMP, and 103. Okay, 7525, 75, and 25. Okay, 01, 01, and we'll post it. Okay, this has been posted. Allocation method, distribution, creation of distribution cycle. We have three options. We create one cycle for salaries, rent, and vehicle maintenance, and we create segments separately for salaries, rent, and vehicle maintenance. Option 2 is cycle 1, and we create only one segment and we club all of this. Option 3 is cycle 1 for salaries, okay, and segment 1 for salaries. Then we have cycle 2 for rent and segment for rent. But we'll go for option 1, okay. KSV1 is the T code. KSV1, okay, cycle, and the cycle will be LAP2. So IMCO 2001. We'll attach segment and plant admin cost distribution. Okay, we'll just copy this. Iterative, it will be run in cycles, repeat on repeat basis. Attach segment. Attach segment name is SAL. SAL, salary distribution. Salary. Since allocation method is distribution, so this will be named as salary. Distribution sender rule is posted amounts, share in percent, all of it, all of the salaries will be posted to the cost centers. Okay, based on the percentage that we just gave in the previous part, that was under the statistical key figure EMP. Share in 100%, share in 100%, it will be actual value receivable, will be variable portions, and based on actual statistical key figures, that is EMP. Okay, EMP and variable portions. Next is cost center 1011. 1011 cost element is 400. 203, and cost center will be prod. Cost center is prod. Okay. Receiving tracing factor tab. Receiving tracing factor tab from EMP. Okay, it will be from EMP. Segment name is next segment will be attached segment, rent distribution. Okay, and variable portions, fixed percentages, posted amounts, actual statistical key figures, sender receiver tab, 1011, 1011, 400, 600, prod, that is production. Okay. Receiving tracing factor will be 25, 50, and 25. Receiving tracing factor. Okay. Actual cost. Receiving tracing factor. Okay, let's 400, 600. This is not correct, but just I want to add actual cost and what's missing over here. The receiver cost center is broad. Tracing factor. Receiving element. Okay. One zero one. Okay, 25, 50, and 25. 25, 50, and 25. Attach segment button. Okay, vehicle maintenance. I still have a little bit of inhibition for this one. Anyways, attach segment. You can change it later on as well. Vehicle. Distribution. Posted amounts, 100%. Sender receiver tab. 1011. 1011. 400, 203. Prod. Okay. Receiving tracing factor. Two zero three. Receiving tracing factor. 101, 30, 60, 10. Save. Okay. Posting of salary, FB01L, salary rent, vehicle maintenance, 18,000. 45, 27, 18. Okay. FP01L. Survey 18. And we'll be then running the distribution. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, salary 400, 500, 45, 45, 1011. This will collect all the cost. 40, 400, 600. Come on. Okay, rent 27. Four hundred 203, 18,000, 1011, 50, 200, 691. This is cash account. 90,000 and post. Okay, 105 was posted. Execution of distribution cycle ASV5. Period 1 to 1. Test run cycle IMCO2. Tail list cycle LAP2. Three documents will be created. Cost center report. Single values, all of this. Okay. Execute. Okay, it's taking some time. We'll just cover. So these are the reports. Allocation by periodic reposting. This is another subject, of course. Errors. What are the errors? Is because of that a sender is credited by more than 100%. Okay. Sender is credited by more than 100%. The segment contains no receivers. Okay, so there is a problem with that cycle. 101, 400, 203. Imported as sender is used as sender in several segments. This permanent partial amount distributing segment achieved by entering a sender percentage. The total of these sender percent will not exceed. Here the total has reached 20%. No values are posted. Whether any senders occur, or if this is the case, check the sender percent, check the percentage total exceeds 100%. Okay, let's check the distribution cycle, but let's first cover our topics so we can check our distribution cycle independently. We'll create a cost center again, 106, okay, electricity charges, and we'll be sending it to these cost centers. 106 will be the cost collector, and the cost collector will be made, and we'll have RKIB, RKIB will, and then we'll have SKF, electrical units, total value, and then we'll save it. Now let's just go and see KSV2, IMCO2. Okay. Overview of segments. Rent distribution scale 111, share is 100%. You can also delete this. Delete. We will create another one. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now we'll attach a segment. Rent distribution, sender receivers, name rent. Okay. So what we'll do is F12. Okay, save it now. Check. Save it. And okay. KSV2. Enter that segment, rent, posted amounts, variable portions. Overview segments. We have salary. Okay, it's not deleted. Two. Okay, number is 1011, 400, 600. Start. Facing factor. Exit this again because it will give us an error. Rent distribution. One zero 11, 400, 600. Board. Okay, this was 25, 50, 25. This is but for rent 25, 50, 25. Okay, that segment, vehicle, vehicle distribution, sender receiver, 101, 400, 203, fraud. Okay, 30, 60, 10. Okay, now we go to KSV 5 to run this. IMC 42. Test run. Let's wait and see. Errors. Again, errors. There is some problem. Segment contains no receivers by more than 100%. Okay. Category. Segments. Vehicle, number of messages 3, receivers 3. Okay, vehicle has no receivers. Okay. Senders 1. Share 100%. Okay. So there is a problem with vehicle. Okay, let's go and check. PSV2, IMCO2, enter, and two segments, vehicle, 100% variable portion. It is fixed amounts, senders, receivers, fixed percentage, 30, 60, 10. Okay, and home segments, rent distribution, fixed percentages, spacing factor, 25, 50, 25. Yeah, yeah. Okay, 25, 50, 25. Say without check. Okay. Okay. ESV 4, oh, not 4. ESV 5. Okay. Execute. Let's hope it will run now. percentage? 6%. Yes, we missed this part. Now it's good. So it should be good now. Shouldn't have a problem now. We have an error again. And what is that? Sender spread more than 100%. Okay. Segment vehicle. Segment. Vehicle number of messages 2, 3, and 9. Sender spread over more than 100%. Okay, let's check the cycle again. Case 2. Enter. KB. Oh, I get it. Posted amounts, variable portions. Okay. KB31N. This is where we actually entered more than once. KB. N. Document number. Yes. And if we enter 1, was not supported here. Okay. 2. Oh, is the same. So what we have to do is reverse. Enter document to be reversed. 34N. Okay. Document date, posting date, reverse doc. 902. That is the reason it was 902 and 903. So we'll reverse this. Fixed values such as employees, you talk about and cancel value entries in the system or this key figure category during posting so that no item is left for posting in the document. Use display to view the affected and make new entries to collect the statistical figure in the new document after the required value, which is already valid. Okay, let's try to change this. B32N, KB33N, 903, and we want to delete this. Yeah. Additional info. So we've got the error. Okay. We've got the error. We just have to delete the replicated document. Okay. And edit. Okay. Posting reverse. Post online items containing key ratios exist. List entry. Okay. Reverse the statistical key figures. Okay. Posting, display. Okay. And okay. Okay. Reverse doc 903. Okay. Because of replication. Okay. Okay, we'll have to make new entries to correct the statistical key figure. And we will use these figures. Okay. We will use these figures, no problem. 101, 102, 103, EMP. Okay, will be 31N 01. 101, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Okay, and post it. Okay, that's how you reverse it. Now let's do KSV5. Execute. So this is a new thing, new learning, yeah, that a document cannot be reversed, but instead you can actually post negative values to counter it, which is, of course, logical. Errors, still have errors. Sandwich carry more than 100%. Maybe we'll have to enter another such document. So we neutralize the entire thing. Okay. Okay, now let's run the report. Okay, we have it's still getting errors. Okay. A33 N 902 75 25 200. We reversed it. 3. Okay. 4. It neutralizes 2. Okay. 5 and 1 is not supported here. Okay. 901 is not supported, so it's not existing. And shouldn't actually. Okay. Let's go and check KSV2. Salary distribution. Okay. All segments. Scale. At 100%. Here. Rent. Vehicle. Okay. And what we have. E03. Continue. Salary, rent, vehicle. 45. 1011. Import dummy. 90,000. Okay. Where was that? Entry 45, 27, 18. 45, 27, 18. 90,000. IMCO dummy. Salary 400, 500. Okay. KSV2. Okay. Objects. Oh, sorry. Segments. Distribution. Posted amounts. Variable portions on actual statistical key figures. Sender receiver 1011. Salary. This is the wrong one. Let's see without check. That is one problem that we just encountered. Okay. So sometimes you have to actually look into the molecular details. Okay, 400, 500. You use segment. Rent. Sender receivers 400, 600. You use segments. Vehicle. Sender receivers 40203. Okay. Save. Now I believe we can KSV5 run the distribution cycle. Now, since it's all, the KB31 values have been neutralized, so it should give us a different error now. For messages, processing completed, line items. So then there are no errors now, okay? There are no errors now. So you have to have that keen eye on very smaller details as well. So there is a very fine line between getting errors and getting it done right. You just have to keep trying, okay? Okay, 400, 500, okay, and we have some. Okay, now this will be the projected line items, right? Okay, 101, 111, and there is no balance. So let's try to run this. Let's enter KB31N again. 75, 25, 200, receiver. Two hundred. Six. Yes, 5. Remove the test run, execute. Processing completed without errors. Line items. Senders 3, receivers 9. Okay, fair enough. This is the currency, which is group currency, right? That is USD. We entered in dirhams, but it's showing in group currency. Okay. Okay, this is done. Next is Trade Cost Center 106. Row 1006. Enter. Cost collector. Allocation. Allocation cost center. Standard hierarchy. IMCO. Save. Enter. Okay. Electricity charges 400,392. This is the GL that we are going to create. FS 00. And we'll copy it. Four hundred three nine two. 400,392. And this will be charges. Electricity charges. And okay, save. RKIB. RKIB. Periodic repostings. Assign element to group. Okay, save. And let's see how many groups have been. CO postings from FI, actual periodic postings, overhead assessment, distribution, statistical key figures, posting costs, revenue, reposting cost line items, RKIP, periodic repostings. Okay. And you'll see SKF is EU, KK01, EU, enter electrical units, EU, electrical units, kilowatt hour. Kilowatt hour, total values. Yeah. Unit of measure will be kilowatt hours, and we'll save it. That was saved. So let's meet in the next one. Thank you for today. Thank you for staying with us. You just understood how errors are removed from cycles.